Mystic Apple. Agile Apple. Hey! Metal Bird. This book contains theories and applications for the flying machine known as the Metal Bird. And then it blew up on my face. A memo. Password is my name. What? What? Jump scare. Okay, that seems pretty good, but like, isn't Meteor Drive just stronger? How'd that thing fit in here? There's a book called The Wind Sea. The Wind Sea, the great magic of the ancient days, is called the ever-stretching sky above our heads. The legendary metal bird once traveled the Wind Sea with elegance. Those were the days when people held the reins to the skies. Can we be masters of the sky once again? The Industrial Society of Arctica, a country bound in ice and snow, yet it holds its life true. The technologies found among the many ruins around Arctica have made this place a paradise in ice. There is still much to discover in the ruins of Arctica. Erotica? Not yet. Password? The ones who seek the ocean wind, you shall receive the gift of flight. I think I know, but I don't know. What's the name of the... Begone, disbelievers! This is the monolith of the Heaven Seekers! Sorry, I apologize. I didn't realize you get so upset. I don't want to fight this thing. Password is erotica. Whoa. So strong it lagged the game. Some kind of strange, like, running joke with erotic books in this series. So, is it just Metal Bird? Is that just her name? I guess it is. It's just Metal Bird. I thought Metal Bird was, you know, a descriptor and it had an actual name. I think it's just Metal Bird. Might be a translation thing. Yeah, it's just kind of a translation thing. Good old Metal Bird. It was either Metal Bird or my name. Also, was the whole not yet thing a joke because our characters aren't 18? Yeah, Meteor Dive seems to just be better. Not sure I understand why that other move is a thing. Oh, I don't have a duplicator for this. What have I done? There they are. Skates. Wait, skates. I was not expecting skates. Rudy be zooming now. Yeah, I was expecting like a wrench or something. You know? Rudy? Wrench? Yeah, I said it at the beginning of the series, but there's a Prawn Magazine super boss, quote-unquote super boss. I don't think it was actually that hard, but in Wild Arms 3, it's pretty wild. Ooh, full revive. Just got into a fight on a ladder. This game really doesn't mess around with the random encounters. Reflex. What's that? It's for Jack, I think. Nope. Oh, it's a shield. Ooh. Is this a robot meeting? What? All right. Wow, I didn't think it would blow up. The explosion occurred because of a buildup in internal pressure. What? In English, please. English! The energy level got too high in too close of a space. Come on, Jack. That wasn't that hard to understand. Do you know what happens when energy overloads? You got it. It blows up. I'm going to apply that knowledge to a new fast draw technique. I like how Jack is too stupid to understand how things blow up, but then is smart enough to like take that knowledge and turn it into a sword technique. He's very single-minded. All he knows is how use sword kill demons. Human warriors, what do you wish to carve in this epitaph? This is the resting place of the dreams of the sea, Windseekers. A new demon, but this one seems a little different. I see that you have followed Lucid's directions well. Lucid, the guardian of desire. I wonder if it's Lucid or Lucide. I keep saying Lucid. Why? Why are you siding with the demons? My name is Boomerang. Here's a little something I've cooked up for your party. It's just you. Okay. I thought you were gonna like throw a demon at us. That dog is, I feel like it's seen better days. Oh no, not the stock demon noise. Yeah, they're so fast. Doofus and Blue Nation. I think I should put on some holy power. Big damage. Try putting light blow on Jack. And Jack's gonna accelerate a heal blade so Rudy doesn't die. Best combo in the game right here. Boomerang dynamic. Alright. Oh no, they both hit Jack. Let's do a shield on Jack, and you're gonna accelerate another heal blade on yourself. And you're gonna throw a heal berry on Jack. My tank isn't tanking very well. Man, they like to pick on the same character. It's kind of a problem. Get the face first. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't remember if Rudy's died yet, but if he did, I did not notice. Dude just flops. He just died of cringe. Brutal. Back in the mainframe. Alright. I think it's time... I think it's time to throw out a group berry. Please don't. No. Man. This fight's really not screwing around. I was kind of thinking, you know, we're a bit overpowered because I've been lost for a bit, but I can't sustain over all this damage. Can't go to attack, Rudy. Might finally get a lead on him. Rocket L. Man, Mystic is so good. I didn't realize how little HP Cecilia has. Crap. Hopefully with this shield he survives. Oh, he didn't hit Rudy. It just sucks that I don't know who he's going to target. Maybe I should cast Quick on myself. That can heal whoever they hit. There's my tank. There's my tank doing tank stuff. Ouch. Man, that rocket does so much damage. I'm gonna block with Rudy, because if he gets hit by both, he might die. Wow, 400 damage to my block. I wonder if that Black Fang counts as like a magic attack or something, because I feel like shield and blocking did nothing to lower the damage. Nice. Casting quick actually worked. She's faster than Jack and the boss. Okay, what can we do now? Ooh, you can use these? I wonder if they're... Ooh, now I'm curious. Is it just going to be a regular magic attack, or is it going to be, like, stronger? Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Flame Ring Power! Looks like it's just the regular move. Big lame. I already have access to all the elemental spells. Although I guess that's a way to use them without spending MP. But it's not like the spells cost much MP, they cost 4. I really like that she holds it with both hands. She looks so goofy. Nice crit. Hit him with the sonic vision. Hit him with that double vision. Boom! Pathetic fools going up against the demon race. I had a feeling that if I beat him, I didn't have to beat the dog. If you wish to defeat me, you must attain the miracle you seek. If you can win that for yourself, I shall appear again. He was just testing us. Rune Drive. Eh. Can I equip it? It's something for a something. Yo, Number Seal, thank you so much for the 106, man. Thank you, thank you. Well, we're working on a Final Fantasy VII mod right now that I'm very excited about. And I've always wanted to make my own RPG as well, but we'll see where that takes us. At the very least, I do want to make, like, even if it's just a short and sweet RPG Maker deal. I do want to one day make something of my own. So I actually, a lot of people probably that have been here for a while know this, but when I went to college, I almost went for English because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be an author. And then that dream kind of faded because, for one, I hated English class. I hated most of my English teachers, and I kind of hated English class. But I always wanted to, I still want to, tell stories / write a book. And so making like a short and sweet RPG Maker game could be an avenue for me to like tell one of my stories that I've always wanted to tell. So that's another incentive for me to do it. Both because it'd be cool to make a game, and because it would be a way to like quote unquote write a book without writing a book, without writing an entire book, but just being able to tell a story through the medium of a RPG. That would be something that would be really fulfilling for me, because it's something I've always wanted to do, but don't really have the time to sit and write a book, nor do I really have the skill to sit and write a book, because, yeah. But telling a story through RPG dialogue would be much more manageable. And something I think I'd be good at. But don't know till you try. I could warp out of here, but there's this thing I want to get. So yeah, maybe soon. Right now we're doing the Final Fantasy VII mod. And maybe that'll prepare me for making my own game. I've made Final Fantasy VII mods in the past, but those were basically solving one thing and making that the mod. This is the first, like, full conversion mod where I'm going through every single enemy in the game, every single scene in the game, and balancing and editing everything. So this is a good starting point to what making a whole RPG would be like. But it's also still banking a lot on what's already there, so it's quite a big step from doing that to making a game and starting from scratch, but it's still a good step. At least when it comes to RPG Maker, a lot of stuff is kind of there already as well, so. I really want to try to make, I mean, I would love to make a game that has a huge world and characters and harkens back to like the 90s RPG aesthetic, but I think what I really want to make more than that, and also would be much more achievable than that, is I want to make like a short, punchy experience where the details don't matter, and it's more about a very specific emotion or story that's trying to be told. What's a good example? Maybe not the best example, but something like Gris, where the details of Gris don't matter. It doesn't matter who the character is, what the world is, whether or not all of it, any of it's real or exists in a universe. It's all about the emotion we're trying to portray through the art. A lot of like minimalist indie games do this, where like maybe the graphics are literally just rectangles. You know, like old Flash games. I remember playing, I think the big inspiration for me is I used to play a lot of Flash games, and there's so many Flash games that use almost nothing to tell a story that actually can pertain to your life. You know, like you could be playing a game about squares jumping on rectangles trying to get to a circle, and somehow we can spin that into a story about perseverance or something. You know, there was like that digital game Thomas Was Alone or something. Is that what it was called? Where it was legit like rectangles and it was just a platformer, but then it had some like deeper meaning story going on. It wasn't, from what I remember, it didn't go super hard, but it was something you could take away from it. Like it was something you could play this game that was so simple and yet take something from it. Oh, I got a duplicator and a talisman. I have gotten no head stuff since the beginning of the game. Just interesting. Recover HP, battle turn step. Wait. So you get HP every turn, and you get HP as you walk around? I gotta try that. Yeah, he's getting a little HP as we're walking around. I wonder what the regen in battle is, though. Just paid that guy 50 Gela for like 6 rockets. So yeah, I'd love to make something like that. Me and a buddy were throwing around the idea of making like a shoot 'em up, or like a what's the actual, like, top-down shooter, I guess. Like you know, scrolling, vertical scroller with gun at the bottom, and doing something like that, but then having like a story that's told through the levels that would just be through dialogue and like interacting with NPCs in between the stages. Something like that, where the gameplay is very easy to just pick up and play, and there's no... The world itself isn't that deep, but the dialogue can get you to something where it connects with the player, you know? The orphans will be coming to the party as well. This guy's just still talking about the party. You found the missing rune drive. I never thought that it would be hidden at Epitaph. I'll explain about the rune drive tomorrow. You must come. My daughter is waiting. We have a little banquet planned for you. So now we're finally having the banquet. Wouldn't it be fun if every day was a party? No. It's been a while. It's good to see all of you again. Hey, when everyone is asleep, can you sneak out for a bit? I have something I need to talk to you about. Okay. Jessica, that's her name. The rune drive that you have only works as part of a pair. I have the other drive of the pair. We can use the pair to unleash the true power of the Earth Golem. I will install them first thing tomorrow morning. I was hoping that I would come across something that I can do for you. Ha ha ha, I am rich. Ha ha ha, I party every day. 10,000 Gela. Oops. I don't know how much that cost. I think it was 5,000. Yeah, I'll throw 10,000 in to upgrade the rocket launcher because it's 35 attack power. Can you get out of the way, kid? And everyone came to the party. It's times like this that you get a little crazy. Thank you. I guess. Is it right for me to be having this much fun? What? All the children at the orphanage are like brothers and sisters. Yeah, you told me that already. Shall we wrap up this party and call it a night? What a party. I feel bad making you hang out with me just because I couldn't sleep. That's not. But you said this before we tried to go to bed. What? I didn't wake anyone, did I? Isn't it silly that Calamity Jane became a treasure hunter for a bunch of orphans? Thanks, Rudy. I knew I could count on you. We used to live in Malama, but we spent all our money taking care of the kids. We drifted all the way to this desolate place, and here we are. I hate this kind of life, but what can I do? I hate my father for giving people false hope. Kindness and care have no place in this wasteland. He gives people hope just to have it shattered by reality. That's cruel. You are making this journey to protect Filgaia, right? Why? Why are you doing this? For money? For fame? To be a king like in the fairy tales? Any of those reasons are fine. Just don't tell me it's for some noble cause like saving the world. I dislike it when kindness is thrown at just anyone. Kindness should be personally valued and expressed only to those you care about. Otherwise, I'm hurt that you saved me just because you felt obligated to. Sometimes I think a day will come when dawn will no longer appear. Promise me, Rudy. Promise me that you're risking your life because you love Filgaia. That is the reason why you can sacrifice so much, right? If not, I'll never be able to look like you do-gooder types. Jane's words seep deep inside Rudy's heart. Protector force acquired. So Jane was like, I hope you're doing this for your own gain and not because you want to save the world, because I hate people who try to save the world. And then Rudy was like, I have learned a new skill. Is it because he agrees with her or because he's like, man, this chick's crazy anyways? I tend to run into these situations a lot. I came here this morning because I have a matter to discuss with the pretty lady. Could you kindly deliver the rune drive rumored to be in your mansion to us within 3 hours? If you don't deliver it, we'll slaughter everyone in sight in order to find it. Do we understand one another? I'll assume you'll make the right decision. Well, we can't just sit here. I must go wake everyone up. In the past, I excavated the other rune drive from another ruin. Just in case, I hid the rune drive in the sacred shrine to the south of the forest. Hey, we finally know why to go there now. The sacred field prevents monsters from entering the shrine. We will evacuate everyone to the shrine. Please watch over the village for us. Jane, please watch over the people of the village. Gotcha. I like that they weren't... I had a feeling it was just going to be, well, we got to give it over to the demon again. But I'm glad they're actually taking action and doing something else. It's too quiet. Are the demons late? Yeah, those demons are never on time. Are we just going to wait for the demons, or are we going with them? Because if we were going with them, they would have said something, but sounds like they were leaving us here on purpose so we could fight the demons. You know what's going to happen. The demons probably met him there. There's something wrong here. No one is attacking. They advertised it enough. What's going on? They advertised it enough? The translation. What's going on? They didn't know where the rune drive was. That's why they appeared in this village and... What? What for? The normal reaction to the threat of an imminent attack is to evacuate. The safest place, where would that be? The pyramid that controls the dimensions is in the forest to the south. Al-Zahad, he's always one step ahead. But there is no pyramid down here. Someone disabled the defense systems. There are monsters all over the place. Well, we blew it. As always. Still need to learn this. Whatever it is. So what's Protector do? Protect allies from harm. Now we're talking. Rudy being a tank is actually, like, justified now. Potentially. Depending on what this does. You need 3 force for it, though. By the time you get 3 force, I feel like it's not going to be as useful, but... Whoa! I like that the demons are actually, like, quite a threat in this game, you know? We're not just outwitting them at every turn. Like, they've pretty much outwitted us the entire game. Whenever they fight us, we win. But they've, like, outwitted us at every village and killed a lot of people on our watch. A localized blast. So I think the way this works is, like, it does big damage to the thing it hits, and then it does a little bit of damage to the others. Basically, blade beam type deal. Sometimes, like, sometimes when we fight the demons, they're like, ha, that was just a test. I'll see you next time, loser. And then other times, it seems like we actually do, like, get the better of them. The goblin dude, I forget his name, we just straight up killed him. We defeated him and then Boomerang killed him. But we definitely defeated him. And then the other guy, we've, like, trashed him multiple times. Even though he's like, that was just a test. It's obvious it wasn't a test. That man that was just here. One moment he was there, and the next thing I know, there's a monster attacking us. He must have been eaten. I'm so scared. I was always told there were no monsters here. I'm afraid of rats more than I am afraid of monsters. Those dang rats. Orc Lord. Yeah, I really like this song that's playing in the field. And I like that the areas with enemies doesn't always have, like, high octane music. A lot of times when there's demons, it's like sad music. Like when the village got attacked by the demons, it was the same music. But yeah, going back to the demon thing, I also really like that the mother is like pretty scary, even to the demons. Even to the demons, she was like, yeah, I don't even care about you guys. So they did a pretty good job of hyping her up as like genuinely scary. Even the demons are afraid of her. Also one left over. Remedy. Monsters are getting smarter. They're healing, they're casting defensive spells. Just crit. What was that noise? Why did it make that noise? It didn't make that noise last time. Also, Jack gets like almost 200 HP per turn with this accessory. It's definitely good. Mr. Maxwell is in the other room guarding the treasures. I'm helping him by guarding this room against monsters. Okay. Can you get out of the way? So that was terrifying. And also this thing looks like freaking Triceratank, but it's like a turtle rhino. That was terrifying. I wonder what would have happened if I bonked it with the magic thing. Wow, thanks for the info. Analyze is so freaking useless. Oh my... Okay. So we got a code red here. This thing takes like no damage and does 1,000,000 damage. At least rocket launcher does 1,000,000 damage. Ouch, okay. That wasn't too bad. I'd really like to... Well, he is kind of already slow, so I think it's fine. Meteor Dive did not do much. Let's try Slash Rave. I think this is going to be the Rudy show. No, Jack is like useless. Jack might just be a healer this fight. I don't know if armor down will actually help. but we're gonna try it. I don't know, it did like the same amount of damage. It's so weird how armor down doesn't seem to really do a lot. Also, him casting armor down on us is a little scary. Not a huge fan of that. I really want to cast some spells because he has such big armor. I feel like spells would do a lot of damage. But I'm afraid he's gonna blast us. Used it twice? Oh no. This could be bad. No, we're pretty far into the game. Nice dodge. I don't know how he dodged, but somehow the man did it. Hit him with the Sonic Vision. I kind of want to try Protector, but I don't know if it only lasts for one turn or not. And Rudy's the only one dealing damage, so I kind of don't want to waste turns, but I really want to try it to see what it does. Especially since I just learned it. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I think that move, like, ignores armor or something, because it always does mega damage. Oh! Gonna be honest. Don't know what to do with you. I don't remember what all this stuff does. I should like write down what this stuff does. This hits everybody. I kind of want to see what it does. Alright, hit him with the Protector. Okay, he's defending. So I wonder if this is just like a cover thing. Anger has been activated. All abilities raise 10%. Giga Massive. Oh, but we're all enraged. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I played myself here. Okay, so Protector does continue working. Yeah, we're screwed. I got bamboozled by my item. I think we just lose. He can counterattack? Man, this fight was like going so perfect. Why do they gotta make an item like this? Man, we were doing so much damage, though. This is really strong. Imagine if we weren't dealing like 300 damage with our attacks normally. And we get that regen effect. Like, this item is crazy. It's just not in a fight where this guy can one-shot us. And it's permanent. Oh my god, we won. I can't believe we won! I can't believe we won after using that item on accident. That is crazy. And Rudy missed out on all the XP.